like my parking spot, there's certain privileges I just take. This has been my spots for 10 years at Walmart. I just park. Usually I park really close, but there was people there. I just pull right up to the door and park at the door. They're cold. I don't care. So I'm gonna go. It's got a little. It's a little chilly, but I mean it's beautiful. You can see they're wearing. But for me, it's like a little chilly because of that. And then we got the bike, so I have 2 jackets on. Show where I am, just in case. I'm just going to check these trees up here. I haven't done it in I think 4 years. I think it's been 4 years. What's weird about that is that's where I live, right there, right behind that barn. Could be worse, right? Could be a worse. There's worse neighborhoods. See, sometimes at the times where I had no intentions of doing a video and I just got on my motor. That's the only time I take a ride. I just go leave for a minute, like 5 minutes. I just left my driveway, came across the street, and then I usually just turn around and go home. There's nowhere to go. This is where Chills did the breakdown. I was inside the caves. We were deep in here. It got like millions of views. There's beings that were being seen by lots of people. Here's the backside. I was entering on the other side over here. And it always seems fishy, and I haven't been here in 4 years at least. About 4 years. I was walking up there, even Chill showed it. I was coming down through that stuff. And there was I can't see it now, but watch. I turned this on because right away. Now this is one thing I can tell you. I couldn't swear it, but I'm almost sure what I'm showing you here has nothing to do with an open-faced Bigfoot. These are these creatures. They're black and they live in caves and they're not bad. The way we would stereotype them. They're just different. It's a trident. And that's been lean there. And at the bottom, there's all kinds of sticks, as always. That was good enough. That's why I saw that from all the way back there. Look at the pile of dirt. So you guys, I think a lot of this is entity type, orbs and stuff, and they always live in environments like this in ways that we don't understand, It's not all Bigfoot. I wish we could, look at this. I remember being here and seeing something like this, but it looks like a lot more than I remember. That's all I can say. It's been years. And this is I guess if you could fly about 1/4 of a mile. See, this has all been done. That's been done. I think that fell. Off, but this whole tree is just some kind of system that we don't know about. It's all the trees. The birds like it, right? I thought there was a cave in here, or a little breather hole or something. We can be right next to them in those dark caves. They just become part of the walls and stuff. Ooh, I think, is that it? I think that's what I was thinking about. There's a breathe that goes in, way in. It goes, and it doesn't stop, you guys. I think it's maybe a bobcat might go in there or something, but inside here, it's unbelievable how the network, it goes, and nobody really knows. I was talking to the neighbor, I was I just came out of those caves. She's like, that cave doesn't go anywhere. I was like, what? I was 1/4 of a mile in there. I crawled, and then it opened up into some kingdom, and there was chambers and all kinds of things in there. Chills, a guy has 10 million subscribers now, did a breakdown on it. And there's breather holes like that all around it. Now, interesting enough, if you see, it's very dangerous as well. You can just tell why. It just falls apart. If you see the white, see that white? Anywhere it's white, that's gypsum. So if you were to dig in there, you'd probably come to like real pockets of that stuff, which is by the cave as well. It's called gypsum. What is gypsum? I didn't know until the town next door was named Gypsum. It's what they make sheetrock out of. It's that dust from sheetrock. That's gypsum. Well, they use gypsum to make it. I'm not sure exactly. But look at this. So it doesn't look like a whole lot. I just think this is someplace they will come out of there occasionally. I would only assume, look at you guys, look how, like you just got to look close. It's got all of that stuff, right? And then things like this. Where that was just put, it's one of their layers just on top of that. I got pile of dirt, which tells us what? Let's just do logic. Sticks that were piled together. One big pile of dirt, that's all it is. Why do they do it every year? So, okay, fine, there's orbs and they go into the ground and they got to clean their room. But why every year is there more? Is there going to be all these new piles every year? He's got to do it every year? That wasn't done. That looks like it was, might be this year, but like a month or two ago. See this? He was here. Right here. He was standing right here. He tried to. Looks like right there. Just chilling. Some being. You know, aside from how important, that's why they don't want you to know, because of where this being leads you to. It's why they protect it. Because it removes your decision. What I do removes your decision in life, basically. Well, you can decide still, but it's a fact, and they don't want you to know anything about your life in a factual form. They can't control you that way. For entertainment purposes only. I'm with them. I'm just kidding. You see this? All right, let's. Not dwell. I just want to show you how it's a little bit. And there's caves. Remember, millions of views inside these caves. I'm not mainstreamy enough. Gee, folks, look where we are today. You know, I'm just not that person. Never am going to be. I am not a sellout. That's what every single person that has million subscribers is. Well, they might have a better personality and have earned it. No, they're trying to. But they're still sellouts. They conformed. Oh, there's more dirt. Over the years, look. Lots of piles of dirt from over the years. No holes. Trident on top of the dirt. You can just tell it's their trident. That didn't get there by accident. That's a trident. That's what it looks like outside. This is important for me, for you, because this is what it looks like in a place like where you live. And you'll be like, oh, that's not what Mark shows, but you know, that's what it looks like. If anything's ever been done there, they've been there. It doesn't have to have been today. It's the same in there as well. Can I get a timestamp here? Absolutely. I do every time I walk back in there. They'd be sitting like weird looking being, just like sitting on the branch of a tree, completely confident, like in the open. That was one of the best shots. You could see it was a woman. She had boobs and everything. And she was just sitting like 10, 15 feet away from me on this branch as I walked by of like one of those trees. Just sitting there. And like you just, from what I got from the video, is like she just knew, like there was no way I was going to see her. Where when other times I'm in the forest and you see them hiding, it's like other times it's the same thing. They're just watching a show. And then there seems to be ones that really are concerned that you're going to see them. You know, I don't know. Over now, I just wanted to show you that spot. Inside there is insane. Who wants to go in? Some people, I just see those trees are exactly the same, except there's more here. What do you see at these trees? How many tridents? Nothing. They've never even been there. And it's out in the open in the wind, where this is more protected by the mountain. Where would you make your fort? Right there or right there? Of course you'd be in there. Just shows you. I really wish, you guys. I fear for the kids like that are just coming into the world being born now. The insanity they have to face. The most bizarre, warped perspectives on life, and like false beliefs in God and pornography and cutting peepees off, and I just fear for these kids. You guys, Mike loves. I cannot lose them that fast. Yes. I told you they were new. They have to last a long time. Look at, that's a spot right there. Let me tell you it is. That's what it looks like here. Against where there's like all kinds of holes coming out where there's giant cave systems. Now, is there one like here? I don't know, probably. They have entrances in ways that... So just for the record, we'd like to look for caves. I love it. Cave entrance, right? But just trust me that it's looking like you don't have to be able to see anything, and they can still go in and out of it.